Hello everyone, my name is K-Hug, you can call me Kyler, and welcome back to the Season 2 Let's Play Minecraft Survival series. Whether you're a long-time subscriber or just stumbled in here, I want to thank you for all of your support, so hit that subscribe button, give this video a like, share with your friends, and leave some kind words in the comments right down below. Let's get straight into today's video. The first thing that we need to do is update our community member counter, because we are now up to officially 145 members as of this recording. I have no new members out there to add to our special community member board here or the community member hall. So if you have recently followed or subscribed, do not forget to leave a kind word down below, or just a hi or a smiley face will do, just so I know to add you to the community member board. Now, last time we went ahead and made ourselves our first book and quill. And what we did here is we just laid out all of the projects that we have either started and haven't finished, haven't started and need to do, or, you know, just reminders of things that we want to check off in the series. And so with that said, I'm going to try to go through this from beginning to end and really just mark all these things off, check them off, and get them out of the way. So if you can read, which I assume that you can, we are working today on the melon farm, and I have done a little gathering since the last time we spoke. I believe I put a bunch of redstone stuff in here, so that's gonna be useful for our farm. I went and gathered a bunch more cobblestone. These were running pretty low. We use a lot of cobblestone for all the garbage that we... Is that a bed? What is that? There's a gold bed. I feel like this should be some sort of sign. Is this a sign? Did we sleep? Yeah, we slept. We just slept. Well, I'm not really sure what this bed is for, but yeah, we're just gonna put it away as we do everything. Yeah. Oh, really? That was really not as dramatic as I expected it to be. I really wanted that to fall straight in the lava. Hold on. Yep, and splash. Perfect. Okay, so the melon farm. Yeah, let's get back on track here. This is the pumpkin farm, full max capacity. And the melon farm is gonna go right here. So you can already see that there's a lot of things that we got to get checked off. First off, we have to build a melon farm. We have to build the item dispenser that allows the items to be chucked out those little holes right over top of my head on the black wall there. A carrot should fall out any minute. Just keep your eyes above the sugarcane lights right there above my noggin. Wait for it. Wait for it. It always happens right when you look away. Ready? Watch this. Okay, I really thought this would work. Come on now. Maybe I'm too far away. Oh, there we go. I think I was too far away. So there's the carrots. So we got to create that item dispenser, which is also pretty intricate. Well, not really. I guess if you're a redstone person, it's not really intricate. It's intricate for me because I don't understand redstone. And then we have to also design the sorting system, which is this whole bits down here with the lights telling us how much produce we have in these containers. Did I do this one? Squint. If you just squint real nice, you can see between the layers. I don't think so. There's one way to find out. By breaking things. Oh, actually, in fact, it looks like we did, but then we didn't put the... There's supposed to be a repeater right here. Interesting. I feel like something's amiss. Oh, no, the repeaters are facing this way. Nope, everything's good to go. So this is actually primed and ready to go for the kelp farm. We're ready for that. So we've got 3 steps here. We need to create this system, which I'm not going to show because we've been through this a million times before. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. And then we need to go ahead and produce the item outflow system right there for the carrots. And then finally, the melon farm. Now, candidly, you could just go watch the pumpkin farm video, but maybe we're going to add some new and exciting features. That's the inside of my face. Yeah. Oh, it's because we're running into a wall. Yeah, maybe we'll add some new exciting features just to make it different. So let's go ahead and get on with some production. We'll go through a little bit of this together, but let's first make sure we got all the pieces. I need some comparators. Yep, we got those. Some redstone. Oh, let's not grab those. Those are important. Let's grab these guys. You know what? We're going to grab all 16. That seems dangerous. Hopefully nothing bad happens. And then I need a bunch of these guys. Maybe, oh no, we actually need 6, I think. We'll leave it for now. And I feel like there's something else I might be missing, but I don't know what that is, so we're going to ignore it for now. Let's go ahead and pop in here and We need to make a little bit of a chasm back here. Now, I think if I remember right, it's always the chest towards the center. So the chests that are resorting a system is going to be here. And, oh no. I just realized there's a major problem with what we're about to do. That right there is the major problem. Okay, well, little change of change of plans. We're gonna go ahead and throw a wrench in the schedule already. Let's go get ourselves this dang pillar. Who put this here? Who put this pillar? I keep running into this thing. We are gonna go ahead and grab all that cobblestone that I just got done harvesting, and we are gonna fill in that giant lake we've got going on back here. I kind of had some intentions of using that. That's why I had those dirt blocks there. I mean, how cool would it be for this hallway to lead into a underwater something? I mean, look at this place. It goes on forever. Hello, squids. Which, now that I'm thinking about it, I'm not sure if I know where the hole back out is. Did we just kill ourselves? Oh, no, here we go. Here we go. I'm going to fill this in so the water's not an issue. And then we can get back into the building process. We'll have to fill it in and then hollow it back out. Yeah, it seems pretty redundant. Maybe in the near future, a sea temple wouldn't be a bad idea, so we can get our hands on some sponges. But in the meantime, this is really satisfying. Boom. In the meantime, let's go ahead and just fill this in. Oh my goodness, I almost ran out of breath there. Just a couple more, and there we go. It is officially filled in. It is time to now rinse and repeat, or undo the whole process that we just did. Sometimes Minecraft seems a little silly. Let's go ahead and undo everything we just did by hollowing out a big cavern right behind here. So, I'm not even sure where to begin, but I do believe, let's not get this wrong, I do believe the hoppers need to go here? And I gotta get one in the top of that one, but we also want to make sure that we do any building inside of here. We want to do it out of the black because we don't want to be able to see behind these systems. Now I think we'll just bring that over to there. I think we can go ahead and get down from that. Looks good. I'm just going to build this all the way up just to create that screening. And the only reason I'm doing that is because in between these gaps, we're going to be able to see those hoppers there, but I don't want to be able to see the hoppers and just void. I think I might have messed this one up. Not that I ever mess up. No, not me. I would never mess up. Because you can see that there's nothing here. There's just a void. I really would like to fix that. Actually, now seems like the best time because I'm thinking about it. But yeah, see this right here? Big problem. Boom. That's done. Okay, so that's out of the way. I think now we just need to figure out how this works. And first and foremost, let's get rid of this bottom like that. And then let's get started with the comparators. These are relatively simple because that just produces a source, which hits this, which makes this a powered block, which is then in return gonna power that lamp. Just like that. So we just have to scale this now to be every other block. So that one are going to have comparators on them. And now we got to pull power off of the second row on the even numbers by just doing a little something like that. And I think, if my memory serves me, this is roughly the design because comparator brings the source out, repeater enhances the source, redstone dust then continues to carry the source, and boom, just like that. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Let me go ahead and finish up the rest of these layers, and then we can move on to... This is incorrect. Thank you. Let me finish up the rest of the layers in there, and then we can move on to the item dispensing system. That all is now in working order, so another thing complete. Look how good, look at us go. Look at us go. 2 things done out of 3 in, I don't know, 20 minutes. We're flying through these things. Okay, trust me, I'm a professional, and that is going to work perfectly the first time. Nothing has ever gone wrong before. Now, it is time for us to go ahead and work on the item dispensing, which I'm going to be completely candid. I have no idea how I did that. I know it includes some ice and some water and then a dispenser and some sort of clock. We'll figure it out. Let's go grab some stuff. Bizarre. Okay, this is the second item that's just randomly appeared in here, but this time I think it's much more sinister than before, or heartbreaking, if you will. I just found 2 leads kind of piled up here, which means... Yeah. I think that's exactly what it means. I think it means... I think it means... I wish I had a replay cam. I think it means a wandering trader just spawned up there and missed a step, to say the least. To put it nicely, I think he just missed a step. We're going to pretend like we didn't just find the remains of his 2 llamas. I'm going to leave those there for spooky reasons. I don't want to be haunted by llamas. Being haunted by 2 llamas, I just realized, being haunted by 2 llamas, can you imagine how terrifying that would be? That's the last thing that we need. So we're just going to walk away. Let's grab those bits that we need so we can get back into producing that item dispenser. And this is the, oh my goodness me. I already had the whole thing ready to go. I mean, I'm excited. I'm pretty happy. I'm proud of myself, but I really just wasted a lot of time collecting resources when I could have just checked in here first. That's fine. Everything's fine. We're fine. Okay, well, let's go ahead and just get started then. We know what to do now. Everything just got way easier. We put a dispenser here. Right there. Like so. And those items will be... Wait. Or is that the dispenser? Hold on. I think the dispenser goes down 1. I think we need to make a wet issue here. Okay, let's be very quick about this. We're going to break this block. And we're going to replace it with a dispenser as fast as possible. Are you ready? On your mark. Go. Don't destroy torches. Ah. Well, I think we just lost 1. Nope, I lied. We lost 2. Well, these should be easy to replace. It looks like they might have gone, you know, something like that. Looks so wrong, but that's fine. That's how it's going to go. That's how they go now. Let's get back up here. Now, let's just go ahead and do this together since I was so smart and went ahead and already had it set up. We could spend more time doing the things that we need to learn. So, I think if my memory serves me, I don't have redstone dust. Well, we'll cross that bridge when it comes, but I think that I need to make this pad a little bit bigger, and that's because this, okay, the other one has glass involved because these 2 systems need to work in unison, but comparator is always, repeater is always, you know what, we're gonna do this at the same time. You know what, actually, yes, let's, oh no, man, we don't have a, okay, no, we're not, I lied. Those guys like that. I'm gonna go ahead and just fill this in. Yep, no harm, no foul. We need some redstone, so unfortunately I'm gonna have to burn some of that. That hurts a little bit, ouch. And this is the fun part. So I guess that one's not really important. This needs to, okay, you've got to feed power into this guy. Hold on, wait a minute, like that. Yes, no, yes, nope. Yes. Does that look right? It looks really not right, but I think we're gonna make it work. And then this just needs to wrap around. Remember about 2 minutes ago when I said I never make any errors? Well, if you haven't noticed, yeah, I made an error. I'm fixing it. I promise I'm fixing it. Oh, I need ice. Okay, I'm gonna go get ice and then I'm gonna fix it. I wondered why this little hopper or this redstone repeater clock didn't make any sense, because if you come down here, we did measurements and we remember those measurements. It was 10 by 8 by 7. Well, guess what I did? If you guessed it, I went 10 by 8 by 6 because that's why those 2 were not back a little bit farther. So let me go ahead and grab some more ice and fix my mistakes. I promise there will not be any more mistakes from this moment forth. My fingers may or may not be crossed. Okay, problem resolved. This looks much more like the other side now that I have this all kind of built out. I think I'm gonna get rid of these torches. Let's place them down below. It matches the torches all the way down there. That looks good. Everything's fully functional, and I think correct. Let's continue. If something's amiss, we will find out sooner than later. But I think we're good this time. So we can go ahead and put back some of these rails through here, and I did move all the rails, so now the rails aren't readily available in our inventory, which is kind of a bummer. But let's, okay, we almost messed that up. Should be 3. That makes sense. And then we just block this one off like that. This becomes our column for the next layer. Whether or not we need it, I don't know. And then we come back in with the rails, and now we can officially make the pad here and fill in all the rails that we need. Ooh. I almost forgot to replace the water. That could have been a fatal error. So the pad is done. The only thing we need to add is every once in a while we need to have another one of these blocks of redstone. And the last thing we need to do is you got to make sure you do the rails all at once or everything gets all twisty tangly. So let's go ahead and place all these guys in so we can start on the actual build of the farm itself. Okay, well that looks about right. Let's go ahead and just give this guy a little toss and make sure it runs its course. And back. Perfect. So that's all up and running. Everything seems to be fully functional. Oh my goodness, I almost fell in that hole. Everything seems to be fully functional, so that means we can head on and get rid of all the stuff in our inventory and proceed with the next step, which is, quite frankly, the most boring step, the tedious parts, the parts I don't want to do, and that is build the actual farm itself, including the observers and the pistons and the plant. Oh my goodness. I forgot one key element of this entire process. I do not think that I have watermelon seeds. That is going to be a huge predicament. I know where a jungle is at, or two. Let me go ahead and, you know what, let's just, let's close this door. We can go using that direction. I'll quit messing up so I have to get rid of my little speed highway there. Yeah, we're going to have to go find some seeds. Let's go check our junk drawer real quick, but hopefully we've got some. Nope, no melon seeds there, and nope, no melon seeds there. Well, I have a lot of explaining to do, but I will get to that as soon as we find some melon seeds. I could have swore I had some. This is all really unfortunate. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and get the 4 buckets of water. Let's get the whole plant base made. Oh, I need 4. And then we can focus on the seeds themselves later. So let me go ahead and get my special hoe. There she is, and I think that's everything we should need. We've got water, we've got... Ooh, you know what? We need a thing to prevent the water from destroying everything. Let's think, we also need a trap door. Oh no. We're out of inventory space. Let's go ahead and just use all trapdoor. That's probably not what we did before, but that's what we're going to do now. So for this to be fully functional, it's an odd-shaped farm. Well, it's not an odd-shaped farm. It's actually an even-shaped farm, which makes it odd. I know that might have been a little confusing. What I mean by that is, let me explain. This is 12 by 12. Now, 12 by 12 is not a problem, but you'll find out very quickly that, let me just show you demonstration here, that if I do a 12 by 12, that when you start planting the crops at angles, as one does in one of these farms typically, you don't actually meet at a corner. Wait a minute. Why did that seem to work? Okay, hold the phone. Did I accidentally make this more efficient? Okay, that's all looking good. Let's finish this out. Okay, well, I'm gonna be real honest. Something here is not adding up because the other one, there's like 2 crops side by side to make up for the gap. I'm pretty sure this is not 12 by 12. There's no way this is 12 by... This should not have worked. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. No, it is 12 by 12. I have no idea why I struggled before. but we're just gonna pretend that I didn't. I didn't say anything. You guys have no idea that I struggled on the pumpkin farm. This is going well. So it is gonna bug my OCD a little bit that these two farms do not match because they are exactly the same farm, just different crop. But we're gonna proceed as if this is working fine because technically this is more efficient than what I built before, apparently. The next step is I'm gonna go ahead and just put the blue. Does this whole thing have to be dirt? I think the whole thing has to be dirt. I don't know why I did this pattern. I'm actually confused on why I did this now. Okay, let's go ahead and add these water sources in. Ah, I already see a problem. These water sources are going to be kind of stinky. There are going to be 3 from one side, 4 from the other. So that'll put a water source there. Ooh, I need stairs. I knew I needed stairs. I knew these trapdoors were not going to work. Let's go get some dirt and stairs. We have found ourselves in a precarious situation. I somehow managed to activate my wings and fall in swimming mode. Why do I make stepping sounds? Hold on, do you hear that? Oh no. Oh no, now I've done it. Okay, let's just break our way out and we'll make our way back around. That was interesting. Okay, I think we figured out the whole water thing, right? We had to go 3 and then 1, 2, 3, 4. So this should be water. Now, this is what we got the steps for. We should be good to do that. Now, okay, here is a huge Minecraft learning lesson. I have no idea what's going to happen. Sometimes I place water on stairs and it spews out the bottom, and sometimes it doesn't. I don't know what does which, so I'm going to look at that block and place it. Okay, now you know. Look at the block that's not the stair when placing the water on the stairs. If you look at the stairs, sometimes the water will spill out the bottom. I have no idea why, but that's happened to me multiple times. But now you know, so don't make the mistake yourself. Okay, we got to go ahead and I think let's do the same thing, right? Because this will be a crop, no crop, crop, no crop. Oh, okay, so here's the weird thing. Is this one is going to be 3 from both sides. I don't like that. My OCD hurts. I did just squint really hard at the screen. But that's just, it is what it is, right? It is what it is, because that'll be no crop, crop. Yeah, that all makes sense. Let's continue this. I think we're doing fine. Let's get all the water set up. And then we can focus on crop location. Okay, so I thought since everything else was so weird, I just made the whole thing weird. This technically matches that, and this is technically in line with that. Yeah, it hurts my head. I don't like it, but it was already so messed up, I'm just gonna live with it. I think wrong. You cannot place a torch on top of that. I think what I need is glowstone. We'll get some glowstone for that, but for now, let's get our magical hoe out. I don't know why I call this a magical hoe. There's nothing magical about this hoe. We need to get some enchants on this thing, but I think we can start by just doing this and hoping that everything lines up the way it's intended. All looks well, so let's just finish this pattern out all the way through. No, thank you. Okay, the giant farm field checkerboard is done, and it's time to actually put in the redstone bits, but I'm not sure how these are going to work without the crops. I think we need to put the crops in first. I'm going to go ahead and start with this. I'm definitely going to regret it, but we're going to start with this because I want to get this part done because I have the resources, and then we'll go find the crops later. So just because we can, we got to get all these pistons. Oh, this is going to be such a bummer. Oh my goodness. Wait, if I place this, I understand. I have a dilemma. I need the crops in place so I can look down and put the observers on top of the crops, like, you know, place like that. So it's time for us to take a little break. We got to get some glowstone anyways for some light sources on the water sources. But I think it's time for us to go find the jungle and get ourselves some melons. If I remember anything correctly, I believe there's a jungle in this early direction. Just as I suspected, here is the small jungle now. There, right there. There's the melons. Oh my goodness, perfect. Okay, let's grab these melons. Is there a way to effectively get more melon seeds out of a melon? Also, what harvests these faster? Nope, not that. Let's go with the axe, maybe? Ah, that's the magic trick. 6. 6 whole melons. Well, that's not gonna cut it. So let's continue on our melon adventure. You know what? There's a pun there. I know there's a pun, but there's some more melons. Something strange is going on with my leaf textures, and I don't like it. I figured it out. I totally had clouds and leaves turned off for reasons. You mind your own business. You know, okay, I'm also realizing now that, you know what's worse than somebody who harvests just the bottom part of a tree and leaves the leaves? Is somebody who throws all the junk on the floor and walks away. Okay, I stand corrected. The junk is ridding itself. I stand corrected. Don't mind me. Let's continue our melon adventure. All right, well, our adventure was pretty fruitful. Now, I have a problem. Well, I don't really know if it's a problem, but I hadn't even considered the possibility that melons are not anything more than 1-to-1. I'm hoping that these guys give us more than one seed. Wait. How do you get melon seeds? Oh no. Oh no. How do you... Oh, we have to break them all. I was using something with silk touch. That's so silly. But now it's 1-to-1. Okay. So let's go ahead and harvest the rest of these melons. Let's do it all over again. I love doing things more than once. It's my favorite thing to do, actually. Well, hello there. I'm not sure there's a world record yet for the tallest melon tower, but this thing should be pretty close. Nothing calluses your fist like punching a bunch of watermelons. Okay, so I think a stack in a little bit ought to be enough. So we've got some extra melons, but we're not going to do anything fancy with these melons. We're going to just do what we should do. And we're going to place them. Throw that garbage away. We're going to place them straight into the inventory of the system. Actually, you know what? I want to see the pretty lights work to make sure everything works right, because I'm not really sure I'm that great. Let's open that hopper up and... Okay, working as intended. Uh-oh. We've got a problem. Why is that not... Oh no, can that not accept a pulse from... Wait. I have a solution. Take that out. No, okay. No, incorrect. I've got another solution. I need... Oh, man. This is why you test things. Always test things. Does that make sense? Oh, of course it's done now, isn't it? Oh, what is going on here? This is the worst. This is the worst. Give me these back. And then I can just jump up. Okay. Okay, still no signal. Okay, but the signal's there. All right, that is how it's supposed to look. I don't know what I was thinking. So there needs to be... Oh, goodness, we've got a whole predicament going on here. And seal away your problems and never worry about them ever again. Just like that. And let's go ahead just because. Yes. Let's test it one more time. All the lights should work. I mean, it was a little rough. It was a little rough going, but I think that's just the variance. It's trying. I think maybe I should have put like a pulse extender to make these lights flicker not as fast. But that's too late because every single one is built and we're not going back. Okay, let's use the garbage can real quick. Yep, take the trash out. And we are short on redstone. We had to drop some redstone to fix our problems there. So let's grab another stack of that real quick. We've got hopefully what looks to be enough melon seeds, and we got the hoe back. I think this should officially be everything. And if it's not, well, we'll be back. Coming nice and... Oh my goodness, what happened to our melon field? What am I cultivating? Zombies? All right, the first life lesson is do not leave your farms unlit. They turn into giant breeding grounds for the undead. It's time to go ahead and get these crops in the ground. I definitely have enough now, which is a really good sign. So let's just run around and plant all of our plants. Boom. Like a true professional, all of our plants are officially ready to go. I think that might have took a little bit more than I'm assuming or anticipating. So hopefully I've got enough. Now, if I'm not mistaken, yes, that's exactly what we need. We just need to place an observer above every single one of these guys. And then when they grow, they will activate a piston, which will be in these spaces that'll break the crops that grow there. So let's go ahead and get all of these guys covered up and get the pistons in place. I vastly underestimated the amount of observers this was going to take, and maybe I might have overdone it with the observers, but I got the resources, so the more the merrier. So the next step is getting all of these guys put in place. And by these guys, I mean all of these pistons. Now, thankfully, there's this new feature. Excuse me, coming through. Yep. Oh, yes, this feature right here. This is not the right location, but that's exactly what I intend to do. We are going to do the belly crawl. That's the new feature in Minecraft, exactly what it's called. And to do so, the fun fact is you take a little bit of a trapdoor action, you put it on this like that, you open it up. That's not how you open it up. You break this one because this one's not needed. You open this up, you sit in a hole, and you activate it. So now we are down at piston level. And we just got to be careful about what we do, because if you get too close to a hole, you'll pop back up and ruin everything. So you just got to stay down in here, careful, and place all these pistons. Yo, bro, the lights are on. What's wrong with you? Follow me down here. Oh, or not. Oh gosh, I'm in an error. I'm in an error. Okay, follow me down here. Joke's on him. And okay, joke's on me. And this is a predicament we can't get out of without breaking some stuff, unfortunately. So let's do that. Close it back up, get back up here, and get back to work. This all looks accurate now. I think it's time to place in the finishing touches, and that is all of this delicious redstone. That looks pretty complete to me. Now let's just wait. I'm sure it's going to go off here in a moment. Just give it a second. There it goes. Perfect. So it looks like everything fired. The pulse only goes so far. So like, oh my goodness. Oh my god. Okay, never mind. We're not going to stay here any longer. I think everything should be up and running. And I don't really think it is producing anything at the moment. Okay, I need to eat. Got to clean some inventory action up here. I don't think it's producing anything at the moment because the crops are not fully grown. It's just activating because they are going through the growth stages. But let's go ahead down here. I know we're going to have some junk in here from all of our building processes. Yeah, we can go ahead and take all that. So this is sitting at a little less than 1.5 stacks. Hopefully I can remember that. We're going to have to do a little bit of AFK between now and next episode and see what this thing does. Oh, actually, one more thing we almost forgot. Melons. And it's officially done. So I may have lied. The last thing you want to do is actually cover up all of the edges here. Yeah, we don't want to lose any of the produce. Our farm will not be accurate if everything that gets harvested... that is so loud. Everything gets harvested falls immediately out the side. So you got to close in these gaps. Yeah, I see. I'm talking about you. Close in these gaps just like that. And now I believe it's officially done. We'll clean up some of these edges. We don't need that. We have to put that there just because. What is this guy for? Nothing, apparently. And then last but not least, let's head up here. I'm going to light up the second story just a little bit because I really don't want there to be any suspicious activities going on here. I don't need any mobs spawning up here and ruining anything. So I'm just going to place a couple blocks around there. The last thing I need is to fly in here, put one in the corner, and a creeper be hanging out waiting for me to arrive. Okay, well, that's going to do it for us today. I'm going to go ahead and AFK this between now and the next episode. And I'll give you the rates or the results of that come next time. But that is going to actually end the episode today. So I appreciate you coming and hanging out with me. And if you're still here hanging out, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and give this video a like and share with your friends. And leave some kind words in the comments down below. And if you have subscribed and you haven't heard this yet, please leave a comment, a smiley face, a heart, whatever you're gonna do in the comments down below so I can add you to that community member board / hallway. But before we get out of here, the last thing we can do is go ahead and get rid of Melon Farm. One thing out of 6 pages, 5 pages of stuff checked off, but you know what? We're on our way. We are on our way. One last thing to mention is do not forget to check out the other things going on with the channel. We have Uncharted, a brand new collab Minecraft series. Goodness me, that was terrifying. We have our hardcore series that has been so much fun, and it's all Java, so it's a little bit of change of pace for you guys. And then there's also some community updates. On my goodness, this thunderstorm is driving me nuts. Let's head underground, maybe you won't hear it down here. Or maybe that's a sign to get out of here. So I'll quit rambling. Thank you guys. As always, stay beautiful, and I'll catch you guys in the next episode. Goodbye.